This week in Moto from around the world in 10 minutes or less. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but there was no rules broken at Daytona. The penalty report is out, and we do not see Jett Lawrence on here whatsoever. If you listen to Title 24, which I recommend you all should, with Ricky Carmichael and Ryan Villapoto, they talked about how you have the teams between KTM and Star Yamaha say, hey, was it interfering with them whatsoever? You can see here the Honda mechanics are making the actual repairs off the track outside of this starting block. I will say the rule should be revisited once the 30-second board is up. You've got Ken Roxon and his mechanic probably taking off the cover on the tires as well. So there should be something added to the rules from there, because the gate drop was dropping in 30 seconds. That's when there should be no more work on the motorcycle whatsoever, even getting hole shot buttons down. And then on the staging rule, you can only be accompanied by one mechanic. No other crew members are able to be permitted on the staging. And this is the simple thing where right here, you've got two guys working on Jett's bike. The AMA official comes up and yells at him because he knows that it is wrong. They should not be touching it. So therefore, I do think that it constitutes a warning and a rewritten of the rule. D who holds the money makes the rules. We move on with life. You have the fans storming the Capitol. I mean, storming Daytona. The officials, nobody was really there to wait for the race to actually finish. They just let them go, and all hell broke loose. You have riders like Jason Anderson, who didn't even finish the race, is off. Still really cool that you can see the podium and everything. It just needs to be tightened up a little bit when it comes to security. And you've got Benny Bloss getting a top 10 for beta at Daytona. Awesome to see a new manufacturer into the sport of Supercross land a top 10. On to Super Motocross. The rumors were true. The final, September 21st, is going to be at Las Vegas at the Motor Speedway. We all know we've been wanting this forever, even just the Supercross. Get it away from Utah and get it into Las Vegas. We do know that the Utah Sports Commission pays a lot to the sport of Supercross, hence why they have the last round there. More rumors that potentially could be true or false, because the other one we just found out was actually true, is that World Supercross is thinking of getting rid of their 250 class and making it an electric class for this year. Are they ahead of their times? Possibly, because there's not that many manufacturers. It would be a Stark only class, essentially, because Honda's not out with something. I could see this being implemented later on in 2025, 2026, and beyond. For Arena Cross at Daytona, you have Isaiah Clark coming away with the win and Ryan Breeze in second. The points championship leader, Kyle Peters, ended up with a 5:10, and he was outside the top 5. And so he still leads the points with 3 over Breeze. That is an exciting, because you're able to have 250s, 450s, 2 strokes, 4 strokes, whatever you want to race. As long as it's a big wheel bike, you can race Arena Cross. MotoGP, they are wrapping up their warm-up races. The leader, Bagnaia, saying that he is signed with Ducati for not only 2024, but 2025 and 2026. This guy is the 2-time world champion, so that is great for Ducati. Hence, why I sort of lean towards Deegan going with Ducati in 2026, because the bike is going to be available. You can see that Dirt Shark interview with Antonio Caroli, or more or less a teaser, and this is what he had to say about the bike.
It's the character of the bike. It's something that nobody has on it, and I mean, and a lot of other things that we still, you know, evolving every time we test. That we, a lot of things will come up for sure before the bike is gonna be on sale.
Bike looks sick. I'm calling it that you have little Hayden Deegan going to Ducati in 2026 for a lot of dough. South African Aaron Marr winning the 33rd edition to the Abu Dhabi Desert Race, because he's a fill-in rider for one of the factory guys that got hurt during the Dakar Rally. And this sucker was 16 hours long. Wow, wow. Ugh. Can't even think about the endurance, just mentally and physically, it takes to finish these races. Moving 5,000 miles north in England, you have Billy Bolt winning his 4th consecutive SuperEnduro Championship. And here is his GoPro. Start off, looks like a simple, that would be okay. Oh, heck no. Heck no, see those things? Yeah, maybe. I don't know why you didn't double that. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Oh, God. Definitely not those. Those Matrix are awful. I could do the corner. Heck yeah, go for the corner. Nope. Go around. Fast lane. Water truck lane. Yep. Nope. Gonna be stuck there forever. This stuff is insane to just watch the GoPros because of how fast they're actually moving through this stuff. Does not do it justice. Yeah. Heck yeah, do that. And maybe even do the double afterwards. It's probably all I'm good with. Moving on to Indian Inaugural Supercross League. They wrapped up their final round here, and the tracks look pretty good. And they had some really good riders racing for the championship. They are saying that this is the first ever franchise-based Supercross League. Not entirely sure what that means and what they're trying to go for here. They're talking about, essentially, I'm assuming, football, soccer around the world. You've got Jordy Tixer winning the International and also the All-Stars. And you've got Matt Moss and Ramette Thomas. These guys have been MXGP riders. Really, really cool that they have some top-tier talent at the first Indian Supercross League. Just seeing more racing is freaking cool. This weekend, you've got the first round in Argentina for Prado to try to defend his championship title for KTM, then move back over here to Supercross in 2025. That is a wrap from the news around the world. I will see you next Wednesday. Keep in mind, I've got the live shows Friday and Saturday. As always, keep it WFO. Bra-da-da-da-da, and we'll tap that subscribe button.